Hey yo, Dr. Slim, what up, double? Make we show these people something, aight? Anemo. Uli sekeni woye. Transfer.
And this one goes to you,
Richard Oblite Komi.
Richard Oblite Azonto Komi. Share.
Azonto.
Hey, you know what this song is? You know what this song is? You don't know how mad I am.
Hey, so Chaniev was joking.
Share.
It's a Chaniev.
You come with Russia vodka.
And you
vodka.
come into the ring and you are joking with Oblite.
Do you know the Banku we have been eating in the background?
Oblite, sometimes take your time. We want to watch about small.
No,
only
we
two
don't
rounds.
want to watch it.
Only 2 rounds.
Do you know why? Do you know why we did only 2 rounds?
Why?
Because because you don't know how mad we are.
It's a
It's a big one to you, Richard Oblite Azonto Komi. You have made Ghana proud.
Yes.
We are proud of you.
Yes.
I was listening to it on the BBC where the BBC presenter said Africa has a huge bout tonight.
Oh my God.
For the world title.
Yes.
I know George will give us the details.
But before that, look, we have to do this chaotic belated birthday, and happy belated birthday, of course, to Patience Akofa Boahene, Mrs. Yes, Tema Metropolitan Assembly. Big KR to you. I know
big KR to you.
All the kids are jumping in the car by now, but let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
May you shine like Richard Komi.
Oh, shine!
May you knock out your opponents like Richard Komi.
Just in 2 rounds.
Knock out poverty.
Come on.
Knock out.
Receive it.
Things that are not good.
Any Chaniev in your life.
Any Chaniev in your life.
The Sports Center is brought to you by Richard Oblite
It's brought to you
this morning.
by kind courtesy of Richard Oblite Komi. That's where the excitement. Tomorrow Liverpool will do it for us. But it's brought to you by
Oblite is standing red.
Oblite is standing red because it's also brought to you by MTN. Welcome to the new world. Standard Chartered, here for good, where we stand red. And there's also FPAC, which blows your pain away, and Multi TV just thrills. You know, it's a new year and a fresh beginning, so whatever your needs are, we day for you. Is it the need to pay fees, or the need for that salary or rent advance, or that little something to just cushion yourself? Just keep talking, texting, browsing, and transacting more with your MTN Momo, and you could win 30,000 Ghana cedis and lots of other exciting cash rewards and more each month to cushion you in the new year with MTN More for You promo. Even brighter, you earn additional 75,000 bonus points for every 150,000 points you accumulate to increase your chances of winning these awesome cash rewards. Dial *120# to check your points. We day for you everywhere you go. Now, this is our year to live, breathe, and stand red through the highs and lows of the season. So join millions of Reds around the world to show what we wear, what we do, and what inspires our great club, and win loads of prizes. Just use your Standard Chartered Visa debit or credit card online or at any point of sale in and out of Ghana to win signed jerseys and an all-expense paid trip for 2 to Anfield. Remember, Standard Chartered is the official sponsor of Liverpool FC, and we stand red with you. Liverpool FC, you never walk alone. Standard Chartered, here for good. George, I have a special shout out for some of our friends from Standard Chartered.
Oh yeah,
I'll come back. How about I come back and
we'll
do
come
that?
back.
Yes. But I was a Standard Chat DJ on Friday. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
so let's get into sports center, shall we?
Sports?
Look, it's Kids Olympics this weekend, and athletics opens the game. So deadline for registration for only athletics is this Wednesday. The Joy FM Kids Olympics is for pupils, again, between 5 and 12 years. Please, if you are 13, you overweight. We'll bring your competition later.
No football age. Please.
No football age.
No football.
MRI scan. We are really strong.
We are very, very strong.
Coming up in the Sports Center, Richard Komi needed just 2 rounds to obliterate Russian Issa Chaniev and has become the new IBF lightweight world champion.
Komi doing this for the Bukom boys back at home in Accra.
Another right hand. Komi putting pressure on Chaniev. It's over. What a spectacular knockout by Richard Komi, who captures the IBF World Lightweight title. Look.
So, George, I want to say something.
Say it.
So, Chaniev was obliterated by Oblite.
Oh my God, great weekend of football action around the world, with City returning to winning ways in the EPL to pile pressure on Liverpool.
Oh, Ricardo trying to find Mendy, only gave it to Pogba. Here's Rashford, and that's 1-0 to Manchester United. Marcus Rashford finished it beautifully.
Higuain, oh, it's 4. What a goal! Chelsea were full of frowns on Wednesday night, but it's all smiles at Stamford Bridge now. 2 now for Gonzalo Higuain. And what a... William David Luiz is there, and the deflection carries it into the back of the net. It's 5-0 to Chelsea.
Plays the ball across, Aguero sliding in, has it crossed the line? The referee Martin Atkinson looks to his watch and says yes it has, and Sergio Aguero celebrates. It's his second hat-trick of the season. Manchester City 3, Arsenal 1.
Manchester City beat Arsenal 3-1 at the Etihad Stadium. Chelsea hammered Huddersfield with a new signing Higuain scoring a brace. And there were wins for Spurs, Watford and Cardiff City. Elsewhere, Barcelona were held to a 2-2 draw at home to Valencia, with Madrid winning against Girona. More on this, plus PSG's first defeat in the seasons to come. But let's do this. At the weekend, Richard Comey etched his name in Ghana's boxing folklore by becoming the country's 10th world champion in the sport. A 31-year-old demolished Russian Isa Chaniev in round 2 to pick up the vacant IBF lightweight title. It was pomp and pageantry at his residence throughout yesterday. Joy Sports chief boxing correspondent Nathaniel Atto witnessed the celebrations.
I'm right in front of Richard Comey's residence in the center of Jamestown, Accra. And of course, it's been celebration here since the bout was won a few hours ago. Now, as you can see, many people have drops of powder on them to signify the victory. But here with me is the mother of Richard Comey, Florence Addo. Madam Florence Addo, ofane to yote.
Ofane yo jogba.
Yo, ofane bi ane obi nuwe yenkunim ye boxing name. Mini oyo mamu Ghana mamu fe kemo.
Mi da me fe shi. Mi da man bi fe shi. Aka me wa mini bile ye kuni. All
right, so there we go. Madame Florence Addo says she's grateful to all Ghanaians and she's going to make sure that her son will deliver on all of his promises in boxing now that he has become a world champion. Also, quickly, I'm going to have a chat with Harris Quartey, a cousin of the world champion, an uncle. So he will be telling us, Harris, tell me, where did you watch the bout?
Oh, I watched the bout in the house, our origin over here.
Wow, I see. Now, what was going through your mind when the bout started?
Nothing went through my mind. I know Richard has won. It's right from the start. They said Richard will be fighting with Isa Chaniev. I know Richard because he has determined this thing since when he fought with Easter Robert. And yes, and I know Richard, he has determined to win that fight. And
okay, okay. So the celebrations are continuing.
Yeah, we are continuing with the celebration.
All right. Hi there. How are you doing? What's your name?
Matthias.
Okay. How do you feel now that Richard has won this fight?
I feel that Richard Comey is now a lightweight champion. He's a lightweight champion. Now, everywhere you go, everybody is mentioning Richard Comey's name because he's not a champion. I've made his best.
I see. Great stuff there. So there it is. It's all celebration here in the center of Jamestown. We are just awaiting the arrival of Richard Comey from the USA on Saturday, and it surely is going to be a carnival welcome. From the center of Jamestown and the front of the residence of Richard Comey, Nathaniel Atto for Joy Sports.
So Richard Comey is expected to make a quick return to the ring on April 12 at the Staples Center in California in a unification bout against the highly rated Lomachenko, who holds the WBA and WBO titles. For now, Comey wants to celebrate his latest huge achievement in the sport.
At the moment, I don't know what to say now. But yeah, I just want to enjoy this burger a little bit and then see what happens, you know. I cannot make it far. I got my management and, you know, if anything, they will let me. But at the moment, I'm very happy that I won this world title and I'm now a world champion. And I thank God and I thank anyone who's helped me out. And also, you know, I dedicate this belt to my friend who made me start boxing. His name is Emomolo and he's here right here. He's followed me throughout my journey. And God bless me. God bless him. It's like a family to him.
Nothing is easy, especially when you step into this ring. You made it look that way. Walk me through how you were able to just punish him. That first knockdown was with the right, the second knockdown was with the left, and then you finished him off with the left. Did you expect it to be this easy?
You know, I didn't really go into any fight trying to knock anyone out, but, you know, I just want to say it's because of the hard work and Andre and Gary, you know, they guide me, they tell me what to do, and I just do what they ask me to do. I just work hard in the gym, and I pray, and I know it's God, you know. After the hard work, it's God. And that's it.
To football, Kumasi Asante Kotoko made a losing start to the CAF Confederations Cup campaign after a 1-0 defeat at Al Hilal of Sudan yesterday. Kotoko paid for a momentary loss of concentration in the 40th minute when the only goal was scored. Despite this reverse, head coach Siki Akono is drawing positives from his team's performance.
It was a good match in the sense that we were able to come back in a way which we've never experienced before. For the first time after since this campaign, we've never come from behind. And the first half saw us we were not able to express ourselves very well as we normally do. Probably we start too much at the back and we're not going for it too much. And we considered a goal which I thought could be avoided. It's a lesson which we've taken deeply.
Zesco United beating Kana FC 2-0 in the other group match on Sunday in Zambia. Elsewhere in the CAF Confederations Cup, Kenya's Gor Mahia opened a group phase with a shock 4-2 victory over Egyptian giants Zamalek in Nairobi. Raja Casablanca and the new coach Patrice Catejon were held 1-1, to fellow Moroccan side Hassan Agada in Group A. Renaissance Bekane also drew 1-1 away to Oto Ho Oyo of Congo Brazzaville. In Group B, Nigeria's Enugu Rangers were 2-0 winners over Salitas of Burkina Faso in Enugu there. And Faxen recorded a 1-0 win over Tour du Sahel in a derby match in Sousé. In the CAF Champions League, TP Mazembe of Democratic Republic of Congo crushed Tunisia's Club Africain 8-0 on Saturday to achieve a record-winning margin for an African Champions League group match. That has led to the coach resigning there. Mamelodi Sundowns beat ASEC Mimosa 3-1 on Friday. Ahly of Egypt charged to a 5-0 halftime lead over Simba SC of Tanzania. Salza came from 2 goals down to draw 2-2 with Vita Club without earning a 1-0 victory over Lobi Stars of Nigeria in Enugu. Horoya AC beat FC Platinum 1-0 and Orlando Pirates of South Africa drew goalless with Holders Esperance of Tunisia and Soweto. Now the Black Satellites will begin the campaign of this year's Africa Youth Championship underway. Definitely in Niger. Ghana should have played Burkina Faso yesterday, but the game was called up due to floodlight failure. Coach Jimmy Kobler wants to make a good start.
Well, I think we know them a bit. They are very tall, very strong, very athletic, and what we believe we have to do is to do a lot of possession because they are not too technical, and that is our advantage. At least we've known them a bit and we know where their strong points, which we have found an antidote to that, and we know where their weak points are, and we are going to take advantage of that.
Now, a wreckage from a plane carrying Cardiff City footballer Emiliano Sala has been discovered in the English Channel. The craft went missing on its way from Nantes, France to Cardiff with Argentine striker and pilot David Ibbotson on board. Let's now get more from the BBC's John Fernandez.
The one coordinated by David Manns and sponsored by this crowdfunding effort that found the wreckage earlier this morning. It was around 9:30, we believe, that they found this wreckage, and over the last few hours they've been coordinating what should happen next, and the private search now has been stood down. And for the last 7 hours the AAIB, the boat commissioned by them, the Geo Ocean 3, has been out in the English Channel trying to work out how the salvage operation can work. This is a much larger vessel than the Morven that was the private search vessel, an 80-foot boat, which is still out in the Channel. At the moment, we've got no sign from the AAIB of what's going on out there, but they will have said that a statement will be released.
More on the EPL. Manchester United extended the unbeaten run under interim boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to 10 games with a narrow victory over Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. Sergio Aguero's 14th hat-trick for Manchester City closed the gap on Premier League leaders Liverpool to only 2 points after 3-1 victory over Arsenal. We know Chelsea beat Huddersfield by 5-0. Higuain hitting a brace there for the Blues. In Europe, there were wins for Real Madrid, Juventus, but shocks for Inter Milan and Paris Saint-Germain. Moses Yabwa Hassarat.
Bundesliga leaders Borussia Dortmund increased the gap with second-place Bayern Munich to 7 points after the champions shock loss at Bayer Leverkusen. The draw was still enough to lift Dortmund to 49 points, 7 ahead of Bayern, who are stuck on 42 after their 3-1 defeat at Leverkusen. Cristiano Ronaldo is now Serie A's leading scorer with 17 goals, but his brace on Saturday was not enough as Parma hit back from 3-1 behind to draw 3-3 at leaders Juventus, who dropped points for only the 3rd time in the league this season. AS Roma and AC Milan played out a 1-1 draw. Real Madrid, the only top 3 side in La Liga to win this weekend, moved on 42 points after their 3-0 win over Alaves. 2 behind second place Atletico Madrid, who lost 1-0 at Real Betis, and 8 adrift of Barca, who drew 2-2 at home to Valencia. Paris Saint-Germain lost 2-1 at Olympique Lyonnais on Sunday to suffer their first Ligue 1 defeat of the season ahead of their Champions League last season tie against Manchester United.
Final story here. The New England Patriots produced a defensive masterclass to beat the Los Angeles Rams 13-3 and equal Pittsburgh Steelers' record of 6 Super Bowl titles. Well, was this a classic many were anticipating? Caroline Barker was there in person.
Depends how you see a classic. Yeah, sure, there were some maybe yawning into the midnight hours, but there were others enjoying the pure attrition that was Super Bowl 53. And it was all about the Brady-Belichick dynasty. Belichick, the most successful coach in Super Bowl history, and at 66, now the oldest man to win it. Tom Brady, of course, unrivaled. The most Super Bowl rings will be weighing him down as he wanders out of this stadium here. And they had the perfect game plan, really, producing the lowest scoring Super Bowl of all time. 16 the total points. The previous record was 21, so they weren't even close. Pat's rookie, Sony Michel, came up with the only touchdown of the game with just 7 minutes left, and a bit of gloss on it for the Patriots. Gostowski adding a late field goal to make it 13-3. So maybe not the most exciting, but they've won, haven't they? And more records in the book.
So that's it for the Joy Sports Centre.
Thanks, George.
Hey, why?
Why?
I'm just thinking, Charlie, you want to be romantic small. Oh. You are trying to be romantic, but you know you are not.
I'm speaking like this because this, George.
This is the best romantic voice you have. Give me another one. Give me another one.
Hey. But George, this is for the ladies.
Yeah, to say hey. Charlie, this one, the ladies finish you. You must redeem yourself before we finish. There. Let me do this before I go. I mean,
okay, so we are going to do a quick one. We are going to do a quick one, please. The official press release for the
Lovers Dinner Dance with Kojo Entry.
With Kojo Entry.
You are romantic. We'll teach you. Don't worry.
I need to come for extra classes.
We'll teach you how to be romantic.
I will come for extra classes.
There's a press launch.
There's a press launch today.
Yes, with the music man, the maestro, Kojo Entry. Yes, live on Joy 99.7 FM, Joy News at 4 p.m. You don't want to miss. Please, our tickets for this wonderful Lovers Dinner Dance is available at the front decks. Now, you want to be romantic, Moe? Are you sure? Second try. Please, our tickets are going for
800 Ghana cedis. It's going to be at the Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel.
Yes, 800 Ghana cedis. Oh, very, very, very cheap. Come on, guys. So, let me remind you again, press launch with the maestro, the music man, Kojo Entry, live on Joy 99.7 FM, of course, at 4 p.m.
Thank you.
And also on the Joy News channel on Multi TV.
So it's going to be live on the Joy News channel.
Yes.
And then we'll play it delayed on Joy Prime.
That's right. Today is 4th February. You have 10 days.
Yes.
To work on your romantic life.
Do something. Don't be like me. The men listening, don't be like me.
You do all.
No, but it's a very romantic. Okay.
I'm
going to take these important messages and then I'll explain to you.
And I'm waiting for Lucy Crystal. I'm waiting. Yeah.
Yes. Lucy Crystal is going to be on the show
She's
today.
A big woman.
Exciting conversation about football and corruption. And you want to stay with that. But I'll explain to George the romantic meaning of this one when we go for this break.
February, the month of love is here, and your superstation, Joy